Hi guys, happy Saturday. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit about meal prepping and what exactly I do, what exactly a lot of people do. I haven't really, I'll be completely honest with you, I'm not an expert on meal prepping. I am not a guru. I have just done some things that have worked for me, and I am one of those people where I don't care if I eat the same thing for breakfast and lunch and my snacks every day. Frankly, it makes my life a lot easier when I go to leave in the morning and I open up my refrigerator and I have everything that I need all prepped and ready, boxed, bagged, packaged, whatever it is. It just makes my life easier. So if you have kids, you are a working mom or a working dad, and you just have a busy schedule, you don't have a lot of time in the morning, I plan my mornings out very down to the wire. I guess you could say I don't have spare time in the morning. Doesn't matter how early I get up, I just end up not having spare time. So one of the things that I do is every weekend I meal prep. And I will sit down with my boyfriend and we will determine what we're going to eat that week. And then we'll make our grocery list based on our meals. I'll do the grocery shopping, or we'll go together. We'll come home, we'll get everything in the fridge, and then I will meal prep. So I actually did a little bit of my meal prepping tonight. It is Saturday. I am having a wild and crazy Saturday night. I'm looking pretty for you guys, so forgive me for that. But I wanted you to take a little peek inside my refrigerator for several reasons. Although I try to eat clean 90% to 100% of the time, my boyfriend doesn't always eat as clean. So we do have things in our fridge. This is, you know, real life. This is what my fridge looks like all the time. So I wanted to, I'll show you inside my fridge, and then I will just kind of tell you some of the things that have helped me, some of the things that I did tonight that make my life on Monday morning when I am coming out here and I need to make my coffee, I need to make my Shakeology, I need to pack my lunch, and I need to go, and I have 2 minutes to do it. So here is a look inside my refrigerator. So I'll open this side for you too. We have a lot of condiments. They are not all 100% clean. This is just real life for us. I stay away from a lot of these condiments for several reasons. They're not clean. They have a lot of sodium. There's a lot of ingredients in here that are not approved for a lot of the nutrition plans that I particularly use or am a part of. But there are things that are extremely important in here that I use daily. So here's my spinach. I have actually had a lot of people ask me, how do you keep your spinach so fresh if you buy like a big container like this and use it all week long? I put spinach in my shakes every single day. And so what I do when I get home is I take the lid off, I dump my spinach into a big giant bowl, and then I line the inside of my container with paper towels. And that actually will help keep the moisture off your spinach, which is what actually causes it to get all slimy and gross and rot before the end of the week. So I buy one of these big things of spinach. I go through one of these a week. This is just what's worked for me. This is how I get to keep it as fresh as possible. So then I have, this is usually my section of the fridge up here. Sometimes I'll migrate down to the shelf here too, but you see up here that I made Mexican lasagna. I'll post this recipe in the group because it's clean, it's 21 Day Fix approved, it's Max 30 approved, and it's so delicious. It makes 6 equal portions. So I made it tonight, we had tonight, and then I made my leftovers. I portioned them out into my containers. I don't buy like fancy Pyrex containers. I just buy a variety of sizes of like the Glad or Ziploc containers, and portion everything out, and I store them in here. So that is my lunches. I've got 2 hard-boiled eggs. I just hard-boil 10 or 12 eggs, and then I don't even crack them. I'm really weird. I don't like them cracked. when I get to work. So I do not do that before I take them to work. I just stick them in bags and take them to work. This is plain Chobani Greek yogurt. I just take 1 teaspoon of it. I throw it in here. It goes on my Mexican lasagna after I heat it up. And I use Greek yogurt as a sour cream. I do not use sour cream because it's not clean. It's not very healthy for you. It's full of fat, cholesterol, sodium. So this is my cottage cheese. I will have, I usually have 4 proteins a day, sometimes 5. It just depends on my day, but usually 4. Cottage cheese is one of them. I will have it with fruit. I'll have it with vegetables. It's a staple in my life, so I give myself some variety too. I don't always eat the exact same thing every day. Sometimes I'll have 2 options for lunches and 2 options for breakfast, so I can either grab 2 hard-boiled eggs, or I can grab, I eat the Chobani 100s. It's one of the cleaner Greek yogurts. It's lower in sugar than the regular Chobanis, although there are more flavors in the regular Chobani, but I just get the Chobani at 100. A lot of people actually buy the plain Chobani yogurt and then they add fruit or cinnamon or stevia to theirs. This is just easy and convenient for me, and it's one of the cleaner options for yogurts. So then I also have in my refrigerator, I have my Ezekiel bread. So I will, my loaf is gone. I will tell you guys, this bread is whole grain. So there's a difference between whole grain and whole wheat. This bread is in the freezer section at your grocery store. It's called Ezekiel bread. And there's a regular one. This is the cinnamon raisin. I actually take this with me. I toast it at work, and then I put a teaspoon of peanut butter on it, and then my refrigerator is going to beep at me in a minute. I also make, so every morning I make Shakeology. That is my daily dose of superfoods, vitamins, nutrients. I don't take a multivitamin. I don't take any other supplements. I just drink Shakeology once a day, and like I said, I put my spinach in it. I also put a half a banana, depending on which flavor I'm drinking that day, but a lot of times I will put a half a banana. So the way I prep this is I take my bananas, I cut them into chunks, and I put a half a banana in these little sandwich baggies, and I freeze them. So that helps. When you freeze a banana and you blend it in a blender, it actually gets really creamy, so it's a good thing for your shakes if you are a shake person. And then I also have like whole grain waffles that I just stick in a baggie and I stick them in my freezer. That way I can just grab everything and go. I will also grab, I have a big water cup. This one's not the one that I usually use, but I keep one of these on my desk all day, every day at work. I usually drink 100 to 120 ounces of water a day, and part of that is because my body likes it, needs it, and it functions better when I drink a lot of water. So I will always grab one of these, and whatever it is that I prepped. I have 4 meals in here right now. One of them I will eat tomorrow. A lot of times I just don't want to cook lunches on Saturdays or Sundays or breakfast, so I like to have things prepped and that I can just grab if I'm running errands or I'm cleaning house or whatnot. So then I will also do like salads. I need to do the same thing with my salads that I do with my spinach. I just take a piece of a paper towel and I stick it on top of the lettuce, and it keeps the condensation that forms on the top of the lid from wilting the lettuce underneath of it. So that's just something that's worked for me. My boyfriend actually told me about it. That's how we store our lettuce when we cut up our romaine. We wash it and we wrap it in paper towels and we stick it in a Ziploc bag. We do that actually for a lot of our vegetables. Trying to think of what else really helps me save time. I actually don't prep my dinners very often. A lot of people in the group do. So when you get home from the grocery store, wash all your fruits and vegetables, get them back in the fridge. If you want to prep your dinners and you know like you're gonna have stir fry, cut up your vegetables, stick them in a Ziploc bag, and stick them in the fridge. That way when you get home, you can just grab those, throw them in the pan, and get your dinner on. If you have kids, you want to, you know, portion out their carrots and their, I don't know, celery or whatever it is that you decide that they're going to have for snacks. I prepped all of my all of this while I was making my Mexican lasagna dinner tonight. So I was going back and forth. When I put it in the oven, I was finishing things up. It really truly makes my life so much easier when I am heading out the door. I can just grab one of all the things that I know that I am going to eat for the day, throw them in my lunchbox, and I go. It sounds overwhelming at first, but it really isn't, and it will save you so much time in the long run. You don't have to get you don't have to get things out every day and start all over every morning. You just prep it one time, it's ready to go for the whole week, and you're on your way. So that is my meal prepping 101. It's not as sophisticated as other gurus on meal prepping might be, but this is what works for me, and that's just my personality. I like to do things the same way every time. So I will talk to you guys soon. I hope this was somewhat helpful to you, and I cannot wait to get started in this group. Bye.